You can get water from a creek bed or you can get it from a rock hole. In the hot summer's day, you don't walk out in the middle of the day looking for water. That's the worst thing you can do. You'll die quick. You just lay down, you dig a hole and you just lay around and cover yourself with sand and just wait there until this time or a bit later. The birds or the sheep, anything like that, they'll always drink late in the evening, about this time or a bit later, and early in the morning, so you watch out for the animals and you follow the animals where they're going. What the old people used to do sometimes, to trap an animal, they'd let it sometimes get a drink of water, but if the water was really scarce, they'd cover it with stone like that to crack. They'd cover it, an animal to lay around, and then he'd get weak because he want to get the water, he can smell the water, but he can't get at it. And the best way to do that is you look for the flies or the bees, the English bee or the native bee, because they can have water too. An animal is exactly like a human. They might be a bit smaller, but we all like water, so. And that's why, sometimes we see an animal, we'll kill it to eat, but not to kill it just for fun, because that little animal what you sort of spare, it could save your life one day somewhere along the line, This hole in the rock here, it was either made by a man or a woman, just picked around, got a hollow in it, and it's picked around. This is a sign to tell you that there's a water hole around here, and save you wandering around all over the countryside. You look for signs, and you find something like this, and this is indicating that near that pine tree there, that cypress pine tree, just down there's a big crack in the rock, and it's filled up with water. And it should have a bit in, because for the last few days, a couple of days, it was raining, and you can see there little pools around, so we'll go there and have a look, and there should be some water in it. I'll get some leaves now and put in the cooler. We've got the water there, so if I get some of these and place them in like that. And that's in there now, and see how it stops, it's not splashing out as quick as it would any other way, see? That there, see? And that's how you can carry it, like that. Well, some will splash out, but we can't make miracles with a piece of bark and some bushes, eh? Where if you pull the leaves out, right, and do that, see? If you put the leaf back in, and do that, see? So a piece of bark off the tree, it does wonders. You can carry water, you can carry it like that. The woman will put little small newborn babies in it and carry them, food, seeds, anything. So that's how the coolerman works. Even today, like, you see trucks, they carry petrol, they'll carry water inside those big round tanks. It's not just all a big tank, they got things going across and like that, and that stops the movement of the water so the truck won't tip over. If they didn't have them things, the truck would tip over, so it's the same thing how they work with the cooler and stops the water from going out.